the large-nosed, horned-faced from the shores of Cretaceous Utah, an extraordinary ceratopsian. This is the Nasutoceratops. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dinosaur Channel. This is your home on the internet for all things dinosaur and prehistoric. I'm your host Tal, and today we're going to be talking about the bizarre looking ceratopsian, the Nasutoceratops. But before we jump into everything that you need to know about the Nasutoceratops, I want to remind you guys to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single dinosaur quick dive that we do in the future, because we are covering every single dinosaur and prehistoric creature within the Jurassic World Dominion and Jurassic Park franchise. Also, please leave us with a dinosaur-sized thumbs up and comment down below a dinosaur or prehistoric creature that you would like to see us cover in the future. And with that being said, let's jump into everything you need to know about the Nasutoceratops. And guys, just as a quick note, just so you know, now you can become members on the Dinosaur Channel. By joining our channel, you'll get cool perks like unlocking icons and emojis that you can use when interacting with our channel. It'll be a huge help to the Dinosaur Channel, but let's talk about the Nasutoceratops now. So what does Nasutoceratops mean? Well, it comes from the Latin word nasutus, which means a large nose, and the Greek word ceratops, which means horned face, like we know about other ceratopsian. Yeah, it might sound offensive, I know, but really, the name pretty much describes the creature. It was indeed a large nose, horned face. So when and where did this dinosaur live? Well, the Nasutoceratops lived during the late Cretaceous period around 76 to 75 million years ago in North America. The only known specimen of this creature was discovered in 2006 in the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument's Kaiparowits Formation in Utah. That's a mouthful. Let's have a really quick side note before we continue. In the intro, I mentioned that this animal lived on the shores of Utah, but Utah is a landlocked state nowadays, right? Well, during the late Cretaceous period, the site of the Kaiparowits Formation was located near the western shore of the Western Interior Seaway, a large inland sea that split North America into two continents, Appalachia to the east and Laramidia to the west. The part of Laramidia that the Nasutoceratops inhabited is preserved in the Kaiparowits Formation. It contains one of the best and most continuous records of late Cretaceous terrestrial life in the world. A lot of dinosaurs and prehistoric animals, fossils, have actually been discovered there. Okay, side note, over. So what did the Nasutoceratops look like? Well, the Nasutoceratops belonged to a group of big-bodied horned dinosaurs called ceratopsians, the same family as the famous Triceratops. It was a quadruped, meaning it walked on all fours, and it was a hefty dinosaur, thought to have weighed up to 2.5 tons. This creature's skull was massive, approximately 4.9 feet or 1.5 meters long. It had a circular shaped frill with scalloped edges. The Nasutoceratops also had a U-shaped set of long curved brow horn. It kind of looked like the horns of modern cattle. Kind of like one of these boys. Giddy up now. Let's go. And these horns were the largest of any member of its group of dinosaurs, the Centrosauria. It was 1.5 feet or less than half a meter long, approximately 40% of the total length of the skull, almost reaching the tip of the snout. The Nasutoceratops had cheek horns that were 3.3 inches or a little over 8 centimeters long. Also, the largest known among Centrosaurian. It also had a horn on the nose that was low and narrow with an elongated base. And like all ceratopsians, it had a beak. As for the thing that gave it its name, well, this dinosaur had an oversized nose. The Nasutoceratops had the biggest nose of its group too. Its nose had large air spaces or pneumatic excavations, something that was not yet seen in any other horned dinosaur. Scientists are also still unsure that the nasal spacers are for. That and the rest of Nasutoceratops biology is almost entirely unknown, particularly since most of the skeleton has yet to be found. Now, did the Nasutoceratops ever get famous? Well, since this is a fairly new discovery, we can't say that it's not yet that famous compared to its cousin the Triceratops, but it did appear in the PBS TV series Jim Henson's Dinosaur Train. And of course, this dinosaur is part of the Jurassic universe, which has made it significantly more famous in recent years. The Nasutoceratops was featured in 2019's short film Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock. It also made a number of appearances in video games like Jurassic Park Builder, Jurassic World the Game, Jurassic World Evolution, and Jurassic World Alive. And it was also appeared in Jurassic World Dominion's prologue, which was put onto YouTube a few months back. And of course, the most importantly, is going to be featured in Jurassic World Dominion, or already featured in Jurassic World Dominion if it's already out where you are. We had a short glimpse of this creature in the trailer, and what we see looks like a pack of Nasutoceratops running between cars on a dark highway, and one of them just tackles the car, flipping it over to the side of the road like effortlessly. It was pretty damn intense. I mean, what could have ticked this dinosaur off to attack a car like that? Now that's another amazing reason to watch the movie. And of course, from leaked information and stuff, we've seen Laura Dern playing with a baby animatronic Nasutoceratops, and we've known that Nasutoceratops animatronics were involved in Jurassic World Dominion since almost the beginning of the creation of this movie. So Nasutoceratops is likely going to play a big part in the Jurassic World franchise as we move forward into the future. Now let's talk all about the diet and behavior of the Nasutoceratops. Like any ceratopsid, the Nasutoceratops was an herbivore. It would have fed on low-lying leaves and other plant material available at the time. Our horned herbivore would have been a very social creature, roaming around in herds. Other plant-eating species included 2 other kinds of horned dinosaurs, and duck-billed hadrosaurs were found close to Nasutoceratops, suggesting that these creatures were probably able to coexist. So if this was a relatively chill animal, what were the horns and frills for? Well, these could have been used by the Nasutoceratops to defend itself against predators. It's also possible that these were mainly used to attract potential mates and intimidate other Nasutoceratops competing for a mate. So that was a quick dive on the Nasutoceratops. I want to remind you guys to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single video, because we are covering every single dinosaur and prehistoric creature in the Jurassic World franchise and, of course, Jurassic World Dominion. You can come and learn about all your favorite animals from that movie. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a dino-sized thumbs up and comment down below a dinosaur or prehistoric creature you would like to see us talk about in the future. And if you like us so much that you want to help support the channel, please send us some money on our PayPal link down below in the description, or become a member on the channel and interact with us in cool ways by unlocking fun emojis and icons. That's it for me, folks. I'll see you guys in our next Jurassic World Dominion animal. Goodbye.